You know, we go to Disney a lot, and every time I come back, I end up wanting to build something. This year, I wanted to build something. I spent a lot of time at Galaxy's Edge, and, well, they use IG-88 and IG-11 heads everywhere. So, I found a model on Thingiverse for free. Awesome. And I printed up one. Obviously, there's a lot of time lapse here because that was like 50 hours of printing. I filled, I sanded, I base coated it in black, I think it was a silver, and then I used that cheap chrome paint that you find at every hardware store. If you're going to battle damage it anyway, the cheap chrome paint actually works pretty good. Here's the same stuff we've done over and over again, using some black, using some brown, actually even pouring some salt into the paint to give it a little grit. You can see I just went layers and layers and layers. I tried to think where rain might hit it, whatever kind of rain they may have in the Star Wars universe. Thought that this head maybe has sat out in a dumpster for a while, and just kind of went at it. Once I got all the dark dirt that I thought was good, then I started at bringing in the browns and the red to add a little rust. But this just wasn't going to be any IG-88 or IG-11 head. I needed a lamp. I needed a lamp for my basement. Now at Star Wars they use them for hanging lamps, they use them for bar tabs or beer dispensers, but I didn't really want to hang this, and I had this old Spider-Man lamp, so I thought I might as well use the Spider-Man lamp as opposed to going to Menards and buying all the stuff to build a lamp. We were going to donate it anyway. So let's see if it fits. And that sealed it. It fits perfectly. Now I need some red. The quickest way to get red or any type of red tint, plastic folders. Just happened to be go back to school time, so I got this pretty cheap. Oh look, you can see one of my next videos. Is that a white battle cat? Yeah, that's a cool one. So here I just took that folder, put it in there, a little hot glue later, and now I have red lights. Now I wanted to keep this simple. I thought about putting LEDs and all sorts of other stuff, but once I did this and then just turned off the lights, I really liked the way it looked. Look at the way the light comes off at different angles, different shapes. It's really neat. But now I had a problem. The Spider-Man lamp was cool and all, but you can't really look at a IG-88 head and then look in there and see a warning light and a red Spider-Man lamp. So I need to Star Warsify that. How do you Star Warsify? Well, first I take it apart. Luckily for me, and for you, I had a rather failed attempt to make a BD droid. So I had printed out a lot of parts. Then I decided to abandon it because I was going to buy the BD. Look at that. See that? The BD droid from Galaxy's Edge. Turns out it's not great. So I went ahead and used them anyway. These are like shoulder joints and some other things. And I just needed to add some different layers and greeblies to this. So after I glued them in and held them there, I also added some, those are actually feet. I drilled out those holes because later you'll see I just take some random wires I had laying around, and after a night, bye-bye Spider-Man. Look at that. Rust-Oleum did what the Green Goblin never could. Eliminated Spider-Man. That's a good joke, by the way. So a little battle damage, some wires, some hot glue, and an L bracket. Now I can mount my IG-88 or IG-11 or IG series. If you know anything about the IG series, it's pretty cool. And in the Legends series, IG-88 became sentient and actually took over the Death Star. Sorry, I got real deep there. Anyway, one screw and the rustiest nut I could find off the 49. There you go. So back in that corner I needed some light. Look at that. It adds light. It looks like something out of Star Wars or even Indiana Jones. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with it. Hope you like it. For those of you that have been missing these type of long form making videos, there's quite a few more coming. For those of you who like the shorts of me opening He-Man, Turtles, or anything else I find, those are still going to be here too. Also start looking at the community tab in my YouTube channel. I allow people to vote on what the next video is, give previews, and you never know, I might say something funny. Probably not. Thumbs up, sign up. We'll see you next time.